So it feels like we waited an age for the i30N to arrive in South Africa, and to be fair, we did. It debuted in 2016, and we only saw it arrive here in about 2019, 2020. So in fairness, you know, we were right to be a bit impatient. But it came into the hot hatch segment to basically take on the likes of the Golf GTI, and it's quite a tall order that when you think about the Golf sales, and not to mention even its sort of iconic status in this country. This updated model that arrived this year has had a few tweaks, a few styling tweaks. It's got new 19-inch forged alloys, but it's also had a tweak to the engine, the 2-litre turbo petrol, so you now get 206 kilowatts of power and 392 newton meters of torque. So you're certainly having a bit of fun with it. But probably the biggest sort of change is the fact that the 6-speed manual has been chucked out, and in its place has been put an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. Now, I can see a number of driver enthusiasts having a little bit of a whine and a whinge about that. I think that this is even more sporty, even more dynamic, sharper than it ever was. I think it's a better hot hatch than the pre-updated model. Quite a statement, I realize, but it's now sort of nipping at the heels of the Renault Megane RS or the Honda Civic Type R, as opposed to the GTI. But the problem being that it's no longer as much of an everyday car as I would like it to be. But I think a driver enthusiast will love the fact that it's very much a driver enthusiast car. The ride is very, very hard, very firm. The drone that comes into the cabin, which, as orally pleasing as it is, can get a bit drony. Look, you're looking at just under 750,000 Rand for this brand new. It's a little bit more expensive than the GTI by about 50,000 Rand, but it does come with a load of spec and a load of safety spec that you don't get on many of the rivals, and you would have to pay extra for. So something to bear in mind. So the interior lacks a bit of a fun element for me. I find it to be a little bit bland. This huge touchscreen though does look pretty cool. The infographics are pretty good. It's very sort of easy to use. And there's also sounds of nature on it, which I pressed on because I was curious. And now every time I turn the car on, I've got someone like tromping through snow or waves crashing, which is very lovely if you're in a meditative state. This i30N has all the bells and whistles and everything that you'd ask for in it. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world in no particular side. Just need your